Hello, my loves. Welcome into this full moon Scorpio lunar eclipse reading. This reading is for you if you have Aquarius rising and or if 14 degrees 58 minutes of Scorpio shows up in your 10th house. So the 10th house is the house of ambition, ruled by the 10th sign of the Zodiac. And the houses always tell us where in our lives is going to be affected by the transits of the planets, and also where in our lives the planets when we were born are influencing us. So the 10th house is the area of your life that's influenced by this lunar eclipse in Scorpio and any planets that you have in Scorpio using the whole house system. This is the area of your life that deals with reputation, society, power, career, and influence. It's a big area of our lives to be pinged by this lunar eclipse. And we're going to find out from the Light Seer Tarot what affirmation is going to guide you for the next 6 months and how to relate this to the 10th house and being free from the human condition. So if you have not already closed your eyes, taken a few deep breaths, and opened your heart to receive the guidance most aligned for you at this time, here's your invitation to do that. You can call on your spiritual support team. I just ask that they be here in unconditional love and supporting you in your highest good and the highest good of all. There it is. I'm going to take the card that was on top here. The Nine of Pentacles. The affirmation here is, I enjoy the bliss and abundance that I have sown. So you can pause this if you want to write that down. I am also going to show you guys the other card that popped up because I think they want to come together. It's just what I'm feeling. Here's the second one. The Emperor. Actually, I might be able to... Give me a second. Aha! Okay. There. Emperor's affirmation. You guys got a double affirmation. I lead the circumstances in my world with confidence, harmony, and generosity. Okay. These two combined in your house of ambition are blowing my mind right now. This is so powerful. I enjoy the bliss and abundance that I have sown, and I lead the circumstances in my world with confidence, harmony, and generosity. Yes, please, please affirm this and follow this and bring this into the forefront of your experience and our experience over the next 6 months. Use your power, use your career, use your influence, use your reputation to offer what it is that you have to offer and to enjoy the seeds that you have sown and to navigate your situation, your circumstances with confidence, harmony, and generosity. So while you're enjoying the bliss and abundance that you have sown, you're using that enjoyment and then leading the circumstances in your world with harmony, confidence, and generosity. So in one sense, you're celebrating the seeds you have sown, and in the other sense, you're planning out, like he's got a chess piece in his hand, right? He's planning his next move. And part of that move is to make a real impact with the abundance that you've sown. Okay? And It could be financial abundance. It could also be the abundance of power, reputation, the career energy that you have to offer the world. There's so much here for you. There's so much that these two cards are indicating. And let's relate it to the human condition. The biggest thing that this material says that we should do once we understand it or once we've encountered it is to share it. Using our power, using our influence, using our reputation to share this content. So you see me here using my platform, my system that I've developed to use the cards and use our astrology to get guidance and advice and to support you in getting back to the wise instinctive knowing that exists within you. This is how I'm using my 10th house energy to share this material, to activate, to lead the circumstances of my life, to offer up this energy and material. So this is a very similar message for you, my Aquarius risings. This is it's so big, I'm finding like a lack of words for it. When we understand the human condition, when we understand that we were born into this world expecting an altruistic, loving, cooperative experience because our instinctual nature is cooperative, loving, and selfless. And we understand that our instincts actually want to act that way, and we use our career, our power, our influence to act that way, to create the world that we want to live in. We want to see a collaborative, cooperative species living in harmony. Aquarius rising, of course you do. Aquarius energy is all about humanity. And that's what you're focused on. That's what you're motivated by. And so, of course, this is the collaboration of the human species is integral to supporting humanity through this time. And yeah, I don't really have much more to add to this. But what happens, I do have more. I found it. So what happens when we start to understand this material on a deep level is we begin to realize how we've been acting selfishly, how perhaps our ambitions have been self-oriented and have not been geared to support the whole, geared towards support humanity. And there's no judgment here. There's no shame. Do not use this to beat yourself up for acting outside of the altruistic, loving, compassionate, instinctual nature, because none of us have been able to do that, because in a world that doesn't reflect that back to us, it's not safe to be in that energy and vibration. It is now becoming more and more important to be in that vibration, because without more of us stepping into our instinctual nature, our truth, our love, our harmony, our cooperation, our collaboration, the world is going to get a lot less safe for us. It can't be safe if there's still competition, destruction, greed, egotism running rampant. We have to counterbalance that with our love, with our selfless giving, with using our power, our influence, our ambition to support the collective, to selflessly support the children, selflessly support the spread of this information, and to allow ourselves to make sure that we're using what we have to plan a strategy for how to includes everybody. I would say that with him sitting on the planet Mars and the Aries symbol in the Emperor card, solar eclipse reading for your alignment, to go and watch that, because there's a piece of information that you're going to need for the strategy. Like, see how this like kind of falls, like this is right underneath that, and this is right on the Mars energy, the chess piece. Make sure to utilize that, the information that came through in that reading as well. But I'm remembering it a little bit. It was the third house house of communication for you. And I've basically said you're supposed to be learning and communicating this material and information. But revisit that, because there's some things that I had trouble saying in there that I think you might need to hear. Because it might be part of how you can create a harmonious being within yourself, and then how you're being invited to show up and represent a selfless, loving, cooperative human family member, using power and influence and abundance to perpetuate the truth of our lovability and our beautiful souls. And the good news that we are capable of creating a society that's loving, cooperative, and collaborative. And that's really good news. We have to start living the truth of that and being the example of that, so that others can believe in that reality and help us create it. Let me know how this resonates. Let me know if you have questions. And as always, namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste.